Venom, The Last Dance initial reaction has just popped in. They are quite good, but then again, I'm actually going to look at the box office tracking because it's tracking lower than expected. It's not looking good, and if this tracking ends up being what happens at the weekend, um, Sony Pictures won't like this because this is supposed to be the finale of, and in fact, the trilogy and the finale of the Venom franchise, literally. So it should not track anything lower than the normal, basically. Initially, it was tracked, at least initially, it was estimated to earn around 70 to $100 million in the US market. Now, Deadline has started looking into this theory, and they've come out with the current tracking, and it's not looking good. It's tracking only $65 million. $65 million, which is going to be a franchise low for this project. The first movie made $80 million when it came out in its first weekend in the US. And the second one even made a little bit higher than that and made $90 million. So this should not be earning anything below $70 million. That's just the reality. But it's tracking $65 million as we speak. It's not looking good. Whether no matter how you want to look at it, because if it opens to only $65 million, it will open lower than Black Adam $67 million at the US box office. And Venom 3 is the most expensive of the entire franchise. It's going to be priced, at least the production cost is around $120 million, and that's not including marketing. So it needs to make more money than this. And Deadline also estimated that it will add around $85 million from its foreign market, and it should earn at least $150 million in this first weekend. That's the estimate that has, you know, been reviewed. I don't know whether this will make any money. The word of mouth, to be fair, is where things will sway in its favor. If it's very well liked by fans, even if it doesn't open to a franchise high, it can have what we call long legs. Because if you look at the movies coming out between now and November, towards the end of November, there isn't really a big blockbuster. So this movie still has some potential to earn back not just its budget, but earn a decent chunk of money at the cinemas as well. Even profits and all that. If you look at if you look at the first reactions, I will go over some of the first reactions that popped out on social media. It's okay. It's okay. There's no much criticism. This is from Drew Taylor. He says that Venom: The Last Dance is the best of the Venom movies. The insanity has been ramped up significantly, but so has the heart. It's not perfect, but it's super entertaining, and there is a giant monster that chews people up and sprays blood out of the back of its head. Pretty nuts. This is from somebody that's seen it already. And then this person, Chris Killian, states that Venom: The Last Dance is a wacky body road trip that stretches its PG-13 rating as far as it will probably go. Simply put, Venom 3 is a classic guilty pleasure a classic guilty pleasure cinema. Turn your brains off and let Venom snack on them, basically. So this is from uh, Chris Killian. And he even goes in there and says that Null is creepy. I love the way they use him and set him up as a future threat. Fingers crossed that this isn't the end for Tom Hardy's appearance as Venom, and that we'll see him face to face with Spider-Man when we least expect it. So he gives it a very good review, at least reaction. to this particular film. I'm going to see it this weekend in the cinemas myself. I will go check it out to see if it's going to be a film I will. In fact, let me put it this way: I've watched almost. I think I watched the first one in cinemas when it came out the first weekend. The second one, I don't think I went for that, in theaters. But this third one, I think I will. I'll go there this weekend. Maybe just yeah, just have a weekend off and just go see the film in cinemas, and then when I'm done, I will just I'll come review it for you guys, honestly, because I don't know whether this will outperform the first film. I was so much in love with the first Venom film. It was incredibly entertaining. My favorite film for that year when it made its debut. I really loved the first Venom. I'm hoping the Last Dance will be as entertaining and as fun as the first one. Um, Venom: The Last Dance. At least this is from another reviewer. This person's name on X is who he said who let us out. That's the name of the person's account, and it says this: Venom: The Last Dance is phenomenal. He says that even he says that laughs, even a cry, maybe some fun surprises and confirmations. Tom Hardy is Venom. This person, Joseph says this that Venom: The Last Dance takes you on a wild and exhilarating journey from start to finish, and it's a fun popcorn movie that reminds me of the early 2000s comic book movies. The action is great and is a tribute to action films from the 80s. There's a ton of fun moments. So this is him as well, saying that this is going to be a very good movie. Now, this is from Simon Thompson. He says that Venom: The Last Dance sees Tom Hardy go all in for a fun finale befitting the franchise with with stakes of set pieces ranging from kooky to crazy. This doesn't hold back with the action scenes. It takes it for what it is. Grab some popcorn and go with the flow of this raging road movie, basically. That's the thing. It's getting rave reviews right now. We have to be patient and see what the real fans say, because I'm more or less interested in the audience rating. I'm not even interested in critics. Honestly, I'm more interested in the audience rating. I think the audience rating will pop out by tomorrow or Friday, one of the two. But we'll see what will happen before then. So for now, share your thoughts down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Do follow us here on our YouTube channel, and you can follow us on Rumble as well. I'll see you guys very much next time.